Okay, so I have my ribs that are basically roasting in my oven, and I want to make something with it that will complement my ribs. And I thought, oh well, I think I'll make like I like pasta salad, but I want to get away from using a lot of mayos, and I love potato salad as well. And I made a potato salad the other day, and I put red beets in them, and it turned my potato salad into this grotesque red potato salad. And then after thinking about it, I thought I should have put some yellow beets in it instead of red beets. Now, red beets, that can complement with a mustard dressing that goes into a potato salad if I wanted to put some beets in my potato salad. And I thought, what the heck am I doing? I'm just concocting. So sometimes while you're in the kitchen, you're going to be making up some crazy recipes, and it's okay because you're experimenting with flavors and color, and it's fun. So, and you'll learn that with your mistakes, you're going to find that you're going to find your flair and what kind of flavors you like to present or like to have for yourself, and then present them to those that truly admire your cooking and your way of cooking. So so what I'm going to do is basically I'm going to make come on. So I like pasta, so I'm going to use Orzo pasta. I don't know why this isn't turning on. Maybe because there's too much heat from the oven, and I have to get a starter. So, and plus I have some fans going on. It's starting to smell good. So I have Orzo, and I like the certified organic Orzo that I get. It's imported from Italy, and it's organic, and it's Isola de Piano, Italy. It's like my favorite pasta, and it's produced at the Monastero di Montebello. So I just love it. It's like my favorite pasta, and it's easily digestible, and to me that's important. So I'm going to water. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to salt my water, and my son tells me to lay off the salt. So, I mean, for those who have salt issues, I would put a lot of salt in it. The rule of thumb is to make it into a sea salt bath, but what if you have salt issues? So I would just go ahead and put the salt to your palate, to your flavor. So I'm going to put this up. And so I have some purslane. This purslane is growing wild in my garden. After I thoroughly washed it, I put it in a bowl here, and I put water, and it just perked up. I think it's funny because, I mean, I think it's pretty cool that it perked up. So I've been nibbling off of it, and to me, it's got that little, it's actually like a cacti. So it's got a little, it reminds me, if you look at them really closely, they have like little leaves like cactus, but so it reminds you kind of gooey and gushy on the inside, but you've got a little twang, and they're delicious. I could probably nibble on this all day, but you got to be careful. Too much of that, I think. I don't know. Not a doctor, but anyways, so I have my pasta cooking, so I'm going to use a little bit of that. It's got that little twang, and then I'm going to go ahead and slice up some bell pepper. Yeah, I know I'm not supposed to cut my bell pepper like this, but I don't want to be fancy right now. I'm just going to do it like a little rustic. So And when I mean fancy, when I use that term fancy, the proper way of cutting a bell pepper is not this way. But I'm cutting it this way. Oh, it's so good. I can smell it. It's already getting into my throat. And I'm just going to cut it up like that. It's and you want to keep the butt on when you cut your, I mean, you can cut it that way if you want. I'm going to go ahead and use my culinary skills here. Yeah. You could do it julienne or you could do it chopped, and since I went ahead and chopped it, I love the julienne because when you do the julienne, it makes it more rustic, which is probably what I should have done, but oh well, what can I say? That's heating up. I'm going to go ahead and add some, and I like my pasta a little bit on the soft side. That's just me. And it should be al dente, but oh well. It's up to you if you want to put it, if you want to use it, if you want to do it al dente. And so what I did was I basically peeled this with the back of my knife, and I peeled my carrot, which is what I learned from my chef, one of my chefs in culinary school. I thought that was pretty neat. And I'll pick out a plate. You're supposed to have another bowl to put your little scraps in, and right now I'm not. So make sure you have a bowl if you're going to go into this. Seriously, it helps with your cleanup. It's just me in this small space, and I'm showing you how to do this. So hi Dominic. Dominic's my grandson. So okay, so I have like sort of a combination of turn this off because I got a little bit heated up too much. And I don't want to put that much oil in. Pour some of that, take a little metal container, pour some of that out, and then just have enough. Let me turn this on. I got it to a smoke point. And then I want to test my pasta. Basically, I test it. Oops. I want to make that, now that's al dente, so I'm going to give it a couple more minutes. And I'm going to go ahead, because I'm going to put this in my pasta. Alright, I'm going to put some tomatoes in there, and back on. I'm going to sprinkle it with a little bit of salt and pepper. I like pepper. A little bit more oil in there. That's hot oil. Take one of my spatulas my friend gave me for Christmas. A wooden spatula. Saute that, and that purslane, you can actually put it in your salad. You can just use, I've got some comments when I asked some folks on a specific group that told me that they put butter in it, and yeah, butter and garlic. So, or you could just put it in your smoothie, which is what I've done. I've actually have a video of enchiladas personally. So, and you can eat the stem, but I'm not going to. And then I'm just going to cut some tomatoes. Put them in there. This is more on the rustic side. Yeah. Take the little stems out. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead, pour it in there, put it in in there and chop up my, or cut up my. So when you're in the culinary kitchen, you're making up your own recipes. This is something I thought, I kind of figured, well, the taste is good. But like a potato salad, you know, that was a flaw. That was an error. And I would never present that. I tried to eat it and I said, heck no, I don't like it. I don't even like it with the mayo. So, and I was thinking maybe I should have done a vinaigrette with the red potatoes, and I probably should have done it individually if I wanted to do that. And put some herbs in it. Put some herbs and I should have did a vinaigrette. I should have boiled the red potatoes, and because I'm reflecting, boil the red potatoes and cut them up, and then do if I wanted to roast my red beets, or if I wanted to steam them, cut them up, and then do a vinaigrette with some even purslane, and then drizzle that vinaigrette over if I wanted to present it, like showcase it. And those flavors would have went well. So, and then you can add a little bit of spring onion or red onion, fresh red onion to it. I would do the red onion because it just looks nicer, and then go from there, and not convolute it with all this mayo, mustard, and all this other stuff. So, and that way you keep your food fresh. Just saying. So we want to go more healthy, on the healthier part, and I think that it's just better. But this, I'm going to go ahead and saute it in my grapeseed oil. Then I'm going to add some chopped purslane to it. Okay. To my, and I might as well use the rest of my cremini mushroom. Look at that. A good way to take out your frustrations. And then I have a little bit of screen. Oh, and I have some asparagus. Oh, I'm going to put some asparagus in there. So this right here is a medley of a lot of spring vegetables. Oops, I got to get that pasta out. That you want to add to your usually I don't drain it, but since I'm going to, and I'm going to leave some of those fluids in there. So you want to add, I'm going to add this to my pasta, and that's going to give it a nice, colorful, flavorful, all these nice vegetables in there. And another word for purslane is verdolagas, which is used in the Mexican culinary. And there's soups that are made out of it. It's like a cactus, I'm telling you, it's just delicious. So if you have purslane growing in your backyard, please don't put pesticide on it. Anyway. And now I'm going to go ahead and add my cilantro. have one more mushroom I'm going to throw in there. Put that in there. And then I'll put that towards the end. Then put your put your pasta in there. Oops. Got a little sticky, but that's okay. Drizzle a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. Add some herbs. A little bit of more salt. Well, I have salt in it, so I'm not going to give it any more salt. If you want to add some more fresh herbs or different fresh herbs, you can. I think this is going to be a nice little pasta dish. Oh, I have one more minute here, and I'm going to add some lemon. Now, lemon's going to give it a nice acidity to everything. The tomato is considered sweet and acid. Just drizzle some lemon over that. Made a nice mess, and there you have a nice pasta dish. For your ribs, you want to do something different, and then put your cilantro on that. Okay, so there you have it. You have a nice pasta dish, and I did this thinking about my sweet Dominic, my grandson Dominic, who loves to cook. And we'll see what cooking takes you to the next level here. Alright, we'll try that.